Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the TheStankCast. I'm your host, HamStank. He's your co-host, Craig Cowie. Craig, say hello to people.
What's happening, people?
What's happening, everybody? Ryan,
Hello,
you're also
hello.
here as well. I absolutely forgot. I'm going to have to figure out a new intro.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna say.
that's like,
To add Ryan into it.
yeah, you know what I mean? That just left him out. Can we do it here, right here on the spot, Cowie? Give me your best intro. You mock me well enough for mine, yeah, so...
Nah, I don't have one in me, I'm afraid.
See,
I don't have an intro. I don't have an intro in me.
if you mock enough, you should have one to give
Nah.
to me.
No.
Ryan, have you got an intro?
That would be a bit conceited, wouldn't it? I've had
Well,
I've thought of
your own intro. That surely,
no.
you've stood in the shower and gave yourself an
Buffer.
entrance. You know, like I don't even know what his nickname.
I'm
would
just
be.
Ryan.
Just Ryan.
You seen that? The Brian guy?
No.
No, it's, never mind. Rogue video.
It's not right.
It's not right.
It's not Ryan.
But we're also Ryan Dow here, back again for the second episode. How did you feel your first one went?
It was good, yeah, but looking back on it, I was speaking like this far away.
Yeah.
And then now, hopefully, folk can hear me.
Yeah, well, there's always technical issues with it, especially when
Yeah.
I'm editing it. So, Cowie, what's been happening, man? What's going on this week?
Mate, honestly,
Has been big things in the UFC, boys. I mean, Pereira lost his title.
yeah, but I thought you were meaning stuff with me. I was like, so I have not got anything exciting.
Oh, I just thought, like, whatever, you know. What
Well-
news has been going on in the world that you want to share with the Stancast viewers?
The only thing that I want to share is that the squad's going to Amsterdam again
Yeah.
for another competition. Grappling Industries Amsterdam.
Wait, are you competing?
I am.
He is
yeah.
indeed.
Are you?
He is indeed.
Don't
Dusting
stop
off the
the-
shoes, like.
No,
They think
panicking.
After considerable efforts of peer pressure, yes,
Yeah.
he's competing.
For the record, I did get bullied into this one, 100%.
Not by me, you didn't.
No, by a certain someone in the room. Yeah.
this guy.
Raise your hand.
This guy right here.
No, it's
there's
good for you,
there's
though,
a few
man.
people though. There's a few people competing on it. Taylor's
Me.
going to do it.
he?
Taylor's coming. You're going.
Yeah, Taylor said he's not going
Liam's
to watch.
going.
Like,
Ah,
Taylor said
yeah.
he's not going over to Amsterdam just to watch it.
Yeah, Liam's competing.
Caris will probably compete.
Blair from the jungle. He's
Karis
coming with us.
Is Karis going?
know.
Karis
Yeah,
did
Blair
mention
from
she
the
was
jungle's
going to
coming
go,
too.
but I don't know. She said that Jodie might come in as well, so I don't know if it's more of a holiday than...
Well, she can compete for some of it, so that's fine.
yeah.
Karis going, yeah.
Yeah.
Karis
Yeah,
competing.
she's coming. You're going to get her to compete.
Yeah.
She's
So yeah,
there.
even
Easy.
that, it'll be cool. It'll just be decent being over there, like holiday wise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it'll be cool competing somewhere that's like there's no chance you're going to go there and compete against somebody you've like
He's
that you
fought
know,
here, yeah.
or that
Yeah,
is at a
true.
gym from close, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like everyone you compete against will be some total randomer, which if anything probably takes some of the pressure away from it because you don't ever feel like you know anyone there.
Yeah.
Who did you say was going from the jungle?
Blair.
Yeah. Oh,
We've
okay.
got a group chat going and everything like that, so...
Oh, slamming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
that's the most exciting thing that I've peer pressured people into doing this week. So.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there
upset
anyone else?
I'm not in this group chat, but, you know.
Are you coming?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Who else can we get, though?
Still want
It
to
was
invite in the
Blair
group
that
chat.
made it.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it
Ah,
was Blair that
okay.
made it. That'll be why. Oh no.
Is he the only one from the
Did
jungle?
Blair- or was it Liam? Oh, I don't know.
I think it was
don't know who
Liam,
did
because
actually.
he's
It
probably
was
got the
Liam,
number for, well, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I saw Robbie's doing a seminar.
Yeah. He's doing a seminar down at Exile
Yeah.
on the 23rd of March.
21st?
Was it
21st of
22nd?
March. It's
One of
one of
them.
those 3 days. I can't remember which one it is. 20. Oh, I can't remember. I think 20. Which one's which?
21st rings a bell to me,
I think the 21st is the Friday, is it not?
maybe. Oh, I don't know now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
if you go on the jungle page, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, down at Exile, Cal's gym,
Yeah.
down in Sunderland,
I don't know.
So-
I don't know the exact location, but
near Newcastle.
yeah.
If people are
one of
down
them.
that way, they should get down and go anyway.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. It'll be really good.
Yeah, that would be a good seminar to be at. And then,
I'm on call for it. I'm trying to see if I can get it covered, but it's probably going to be on call for it, unfortunately.
mhm. And then you've got, yeah, like I was saying, watching the UFC at the weekend, Pereira lost the title. What did
Mhm.
you think of that? Did you watch the fight?
So I only watched the highlights when we had a little look
Yeah,
at it,
sure,
but
yeah.
it was and it looked very much like, I don't know if I maybe caught like the wrong part of the highlights, but from what I saw, I mean, I did watch some of the rounds after, but from what I saw in the highlights, it seemed like Pereira not really doing very much, and then Ankalaev actually been really good at striking.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, like, I've maybe not got the best memory for it, but that was like the first time I've seen Pereira constantly on the back foot, which is kind of where he didn't strike as well.
I think
doesn't he perform as well moving backwards?
No.
When I watched, I think some of the rounds as well, it was just, I think like Ankalaev was like almost always throwing full combinations. Like it was almost always like 3 punches, 4 punches, like a couple times a 1-2, but very rarely was he pawing at like one shot, which I feel like is when you tend to find people paw a shot, and that's when Pereira counters them.
Yeah.
But like you say, he was constantly on the back foot and he was constantly throwing combos at him, so I don't think Pereira really got a chance to. I think I only watched maybe rounds. I can't remember now actually. I think I watched maybe rounds 1 and 2.
Do you think Pereira was worried about the takedown the whole time as well? Do you think he, like, that was in his
Was
head,
there any takedown attempts? Like I say, I've not seen it all.
Lots of takedown attempts. I don't think he got him down once.
There's some clinching against the cage now, because that MMA guru boy was having a fucking
Yeah.
absolute meltdown about it, because he was saying that he was just clinching him against the cage and Pereira had done more damage and everything like that. But
see, I don't know. Like,
It wasn't that much clinching. It was one round.
Yeah, maybe.
One decent round that was full.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've not watched the whole thing. I've watched some of it, but
There was lots of, like, I think Pereira's game plan going into was leg kicks 100%, because he chewed his leg up for 2 rounds.
I did see a
was like purple.
I seen a picture of Ankalaev's leg.
But if you look at Ankalaev's fight against Blachowicz did the exact same, and they took Blachowicz to a draw. So it was like, I don't know, maybe he's not the best guy to be leg kicking out of the fight, you know?
I don't think you can, like, pain beat a Russian person.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to beat them through like causing them pain.
Got a limit, man. Like at some point, like when the leg gives, like when you put pressure on it and it just gives, like that's not your choice. You're not choosing to keep going. Like if the leg just gives, it gives.
Yeah.
That's like, the thing though. I thought Pereira technically is a better leg kicker than Jan Blachowicz, but Blachowicz had Ankalaev's leg a lot more messed up than Pereira did. Maybe not.
There was more kicks in Blachowicz. Blachowicz's fight though.
Yeah, true.
Pereira, like you said, it almost looked like deer in the headlights kind of moment. Like he didn't expect Ankalaev to be as effective in the striking.
Do you think he expected less striking, more grappling, and Ankalaev came in with actual good striking, and he was kind of like, oh shit,
that's what
I'm going to do here?
I
constantly
agree.
waiting for a takedown that never came, and just getting punched while he was doing
that's
it.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. And that would explain the clinching up against the cage for like a whole round. I think he was kind of alright with it. It kind of seemed like he accepted that position, Pereira, when he was like getting pushed up against the cage.
Almost like finally a bit of grappling, like he thought was going to happen.
Right, which is, I don't know.
You do see that a lot though. Like the example that comes to mind there is Jose Aldo versus Marab and Peter Yan versus Marab.
Yeah.
Like they were so relentless with the takedowns that when it eventually got to the cage and they clinched, they were just both like, thank fuck.
Yeah, I can rest here a bit.
Yeah.
But then I had a point there and it's just gone at my head.
At my head? What about the fight?
It was the fact that now that Pereira has lost that fight, the follow up to John Jones Aspinall, which we're all thinking is going to be announced very shortly.
John Jones is retiring. That's what's about to happen for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Brother is not going to fight Aspinall, and he can't claim that. He said it was either going to be Pereira or nobody, and he's not going to fight Pereira anymore after he's not the champion anymore.
Yeah, after
he's just not. So if it has to be Aspinall, he's going home.
I agree to an extent, but there also was a point where he said money, and
they won't offer him. Yeah, but he always says that, and he'll be like, "Oh, it'll cost you 450 million if you want me to fight Aspinall," or something stupid.
Dana will pay it.
Well, so that's
not that. No.
I think Dana will.
He's got. I'm sure there's some interview asked him if they, like jokingly, if he can get the Saudis involved for this to basically front the cost, and he like laughed it off. But it was kind of like, yeah, it's possible.
Possibly.
So
you never knew.
Yeah.
Savage.
And now they are in. Now he is in league with the Saudis because they're going to go take over boxing.
Yeah, they're doing a boxing league, aren't they?
Now they're going to do a boxing promotion, which they're going to build it like the UFC.
So that you, like I said, so you don't have to get like wait for 9 hours to watch 4 fights.
Yes.
Like actually, it's just going to be fight.
And there's also like hopefully going to be one promotion that is like pinnacle in boxing, because that's always been the thing. You've got WBC, WBO, IBF. You know, you've got all these different belts, and none of them really like which one holds more weight, which one, you know, like, and they never get unified.
Do you think that's better? Do you think having like one
I would prefer
almost dominating the game is better than having
I would prefer it, but I wouldn't like it to be like what you're saying, like
Because there's a difference.
Fighters are forced to fight for that promotion because that's the most beneficial one.
Like there's positives and negatives to what the UFC is to MMA, but there's also positives and negatives to boxing being able to be free in that way. If you know
absolutely.
what I mean, it's not just one.
I think for the fighters, it's definitely better to have all these different belts so they can fight all over the place and they're all making millions. But for the fans, it's probably better that it's all in one place.
Yeah,
because then you're seeing the best versus the best.
Like, see, when we go and watch like the boxing, and it generally is like you watch one, like a pair of guys have a fight, and then there's like 40 minutes will go by, and there's still nobody else back in the ring. You're like, what is this? What is happening? Yeah, like Tyson Fury doing like almost a full dance show on his way to the ring. He's in the ring, and then it's still like 15 minutes before anything even kicks off. It's fucking chaos. Boxing, It's mental. It's tough to watch. It makes it unenjoyable because you're like, right, when are they going to punch each other?
I get angry enough at like the UFC putting on ads. Like, never mind like a whole show for thingy. Like even the walkouts, like they get put to the cage and then they're fighting within like a couple minutes. You know. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that we watched of Tyson Fury, and he like walked out along a different podium, sat on a crown for 5 minutes.
A throne.
Sat on a throne with a crown on, and then walked along again, and then got in the ring, and then like you say,
sang
still
about Robbie Williams too.
And then you were still 10 minutes of them in the ring before it happened. It's
and
nuts.
then he got beat by a small man.
Yeah.
By a middleweight.
Do you remember? I don't know what boxer it was, but they came out in like a pimped up, like, you know, like Pimp My Ride kind of car.
Yeah.
Like a
lowrider. Yeah.
But they literally drove a car out onto the stage. They hopped out and then danced down the thingy. It was like all that.
That sounds like Floyd,
which is mental.
That sounds like Money Mayweather.
I don't know if it was him or Deontay Wilder, or one of
Wilder. You think Wilder? I don't think Wilder's getting out of Flowrider. Flowrider?
Getting out of Flowrider.
It's been a long day, folks.
Amazing. That was dynamite.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly who it was, but yeah, it just it was that
dynamite.
Yeah, but I think it would be a beneficial thing for boxing in the long run, because like even still now you've still got these littler promotions for like MMA.
I think now MMA is getting better in that way. Like you've got
like Cage Warriors
bell
sometimes pay more than the UFC. You know what I mean? Like not Cage Warriors.
One FC?
No, which one did Paddy come from?
Cage Warriors.
Yeah, so it's Cage Warriors. He was getting paid better money there than you would be in the UFC for a time.
Yeah,
so there is
even like PFL and that now are obviously
still paying
like mega money. Yeah,
and
like it was better. Like, but I mean, like if you look like 10 years ago, it was just the UFC.
But it gets to a point where
like
that one UFC, that one promotion that are like the pinnacle. That's eventually you're going to weed out the people who like are just in it for the money, and then eventually you're going to get to the people who want to be the best. Like the best want to fight the best, and they're going to be fighting in that promotion. If that's what you want to do, you want to fight the best or prove you're the best. That's the promotion to go to do that. You can still make money elsewhere, doing other boxing fights on other shows, but if you want to be the best in the world, it's got to be that one.
That's why the UFC would be better if it had open contracts.
Yeah.
So if they were like, if they had fight, even if they could set up a contract where they were like, you have to do a minimum of 3 fights for us, but you can like go and do other fights elsewhere as well. Like that would be way better.
You run the risk of then trying to book them on a fight and them injuring themselves somewhere else.
You know for sure. Like I say, for the promotion, it's not.
I get that,
For the promotion, it's worse. It's harder to manage it and stuff like that. But for the fans and stuff, it's
way better.
It's better, and for the fighter, it's better. More opportunity. They can do whatever's on offer.
There is a few fighters that have done it. I'd say the smart way, but it's risky. Like good examples would be Yuri Prohaska. There's a middleweight guy, Rainer de Ridder. So he's now ranked 14. He's like 35 or something like that, but he was really, really successful in Bellator, I think, and has came in and has basically just jumped straight into the top 15.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, obviously, I don't know the money situation, but I'm imagining he's on a better than someone who's coming off a Dana-White contender disease or something.
Yeah, well, is it not inside the top 15's is it not like a contender contract or something? Like
I don't know if that's still the case.
And then when you get inside the next one, it's like title contention style contract. So it's more than that. I don't know. Maybe not.
I think it's like they get given numbered contracts. Like say you've got 3 fights in your contract, and then when that comes up, they renegotiate.
You come in on just like a 10-10.
Yeah.
But then after you've done your 3 fights at 10-10, you can then.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I watched the Sean O'Malley video where he basically said he came in on at like I think it was 12 and 12.
I've seen the same video. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he said it was because of his kind of popularity. He renegotiated a fight early before his contract ended.
25, no.
I can't remember the figures, but he jumped up bigger stages just because of bigger amounts of money because of his popularity. Yeah. Whereas a lot of guys, if they're, I don't know, say you come in, you win your 3 fights, but they're all decisions.
They also
and
spark
boring.
people out in one punch in
Exactly.
the first 3 fights. Walk off knockouts.
Yeah. It's performance based. Like if you come in and just have like 3 unanimous decisions.
Yeah, so it's not just
boring.
basic contracts anymore. There is more like push and pull with a fee.
I think by the sounds of it, it's like they're happy to renegotiate with anyone as long as there's like a valid reason.
You
know.
As long as they're not like winning 3 shite fights and coming in and be like, I need $100,000 a fight now.
You can go off the other end and do what what's his name, Muhammad Makayev did. The flyweight. He was basically begging, or not begging, but like requesting
demanding
more money. Yeah. And they just said, nah, actually, we don't want you. Like,
and then they don't book him anymore.
Yeah, but was that not because he went to a different promotion and spoke to them, and they basically said to him how much they would pay him in that, and then the UFC found out that he'd spoken to the promotion.
Yeah,
and then
he
obviously
tweeted saying that's not true,
and then he kicked off about it in the interview afterwards, like making a total thing about it and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I don't know the ins and outs, but I think he did kind of
I think he fucked himself
have another
a little
offer
bit,
of some sort.
He was trying to find out what else he could
I remember
get.
I follow him on Twitter. I remember him seeing a post about that, saying that he's never had any contact with anyone.
I don't know, because was it not in the post-fight press conference that Dana White was saying
fighters lie. No, I'm just saying what the guy tweeted.
Yeah,
I'm not on his side.
I don't know if it was exactly.
But the bookmakers said they don't want to work with him anymore.
Yeah.
And Dana doesn't know him, hasn't interacted with him, so he just goes on what the bookmakers say.
I don't know if it is that he said he had a contract or that he said he thinks he'd get better money elsewhere, and that's maybe they
Probably
said,
on you go then, go do it.
And then he got beat.
Did he?
Yeah,
no.
he got beat. He got beat in his new promotion.
Oh,
No
I thought
way.
you meant on that
He
fight.
got beat in his new promotion.
Oh shit!
What, in his first fight?
Second, I think.
Oh god! I did not
rough.
know that.
What by?
No idea. I just remember seeing that he got beat, and I couldn't believe it.
I was going to say he had a 30-0
Just
amateur
double check
career.
that for me in case I've just thrown that information out.
Yeah, again, Cunt's still undefeated, and Steve's like, nah, he's been beat.
I'm sure he got beat in his last fight.
What is the new promotion? Is it that? Which one is he's at?
It was something.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know. I don't know what
I was trying to make some filler conversation while Ryan googled it. You were like, I don't know
No, so he hasn't lost an MMA.
Okay.
He lost a grappling competition.
But that was ages ago, was it not? I'm sure I've seen a video of that.
October 2024.
Some guy tried to knee bar him on the same knee that he got absolutely destroyed that time, so he tapped like almost instantly.
Sure.
Yeah, well, that's what Tapology's saying. He's fighting in Brave now, and he won by a Darce choke in the first round.
Oh, fair.
And that one says grappling there.
December, but I'm sure he's fought since then. I don't know, maybe not.
Tapology's pretty good at keeping up to date, chef.
Well, there you go. Guess what? I was wrong.
Oh, right, okay.
Again.
Cancel the app.
Again. Cancel me.
Yeah, Sherdog says the same.
Makayev's coming for you now.
Yeah.
I hope so. Bring it on, honestly.
Fucking knee body as well, you can't.
Do you know how many stripes I've got on my belt? 7 months, me, yeah?
Veteran of the game.
What is it you're on now? 1 or 2?
Just one.
I couldn't remember.
Ryan's on about 9 at this point.
Yeah, but no, bro.
Get choked out by everyone that walks in the
No, bro, I'm 4
years
years in. I've got 4 stripes. So like, you're doing better than me on a time scale.
Yeah, your average time scale's not too bad, eh?
Oh, I don't know who's worse, yours, Stu.
I started before Stu, so
Did you?
yeah. Only
That's what
by
I'm saying. Our gym possesses the 2 longest running white belts in the world.
Now, there's another term for that, but we're not going to call it sandbagging. I would never do that.
That's not down to you, though, is it?
What?
You haven't kept them at white belt, have you?
Nah.
No, don't say it like that. No.
You've got to earn it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not a conversation for right now, eh?
Oh yeah, I have something that you won't care at all about. I promise you. Yeah, something you'll only care because I care about.
Okay.
It. But Man United are building a new stadium, and it's
no. I do care about this actually a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
care about this almost. I don't even know a word to express.
You
how
seem
much I
so
care about
excited. I'm buzzing. I'm
Yeah.
buzzing.
Okay, you tell me why you're buzzing, and I'll tell you why I'm furious about it.
Yeah, I knew you were. But you're only furious about it because I told you why.
Yeah.
I know why you're furious about it, but it's part of so with this whole Regenerate Manchester thing, it's became part of the government scheme to rebuild like southern Manchester, and they've managed to get like the stadium as part of it. So United are going to fund the stadium. The government aren't going to fund the stadium. It's United that are going to fund the stadium, but it's going to be part of the government scheme. So the government are going to build the rest of the ground around the stadium to make it look attractive and all that. But United are paying for the full stadium bit. So they're not, because you won't have seen the regeneration plans for it.
Yeah.
But it's stunning. Like the outside around the stadium and all that, it's like houses and streets and all that up the way, and it looks all beautiful. Almost like Italian style houses.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. So that's the whole part that the government are going to pay for it, and then the stadium almost looks like a bit like a circus. Some people are saying. I really like it. I think it looks stunning. But what is the confusion?
Well, I'm actually not that angry about it. When you put it across to me the other day, you put it across to me like the government were paying for the stadium, which I was like, those motherfuckers. Even me,
I was like eyebrows up, like that's fucked.
Poor children on the streets. But yeah, let's build a football stadium with the no money we have. Yeah, but yeah, fair. If it's building building housing and all that kind of stuff on the outside of it, then I can understand that.
Yeah, there's like
but just watch until it gets sold for like $1 million per house, like.
Yeah, true. But so the whole thing, I thought originally it was coming from like taxpayers' money, but it's not. It's come as part of the Regenerate Manchester scheme, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's going to be a 100,000 seater stadium, the biggest in Britain. They're planning on like having it
so everyone gets 4
seats
each.
Like, I'm naive to like football, but will they easily fill 100,000
United
seats?
will, yeah.
Yeah.
United will. United's probably like the first, second, or third biggest club in the world, like worldwide. It's what?
I was just making sure you still recording.
Yeah, it's like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man United. They're the top three. Even some like Juventus and stuff would be up there. But so Man United, I also found out.
What about Gayfield? Where's that in the standing?
Very low. Although, fun fact about Gayfield, do you know the whole Welcome to Wrexham thing?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Rob McElhenney.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah, I
know what you're about to say. Yeah,
well, he doesn't. So
actually, it's because I watched it.
Fair. They did the whole Welcome to Wrexham thing where they bought Wrexham, but one of their choices, one of their like last like 4 or 5 places to pick was Arbroath.
What, they were going to buy it?
They could have came to Arbroath and been like.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can, and that would have been lit. How lit would that have been?
It would have been nuts.
He would have been stabbed within a week, Ryan Reynolds.
Nah.
He's fucking gone.
Bro, you should have seen how bad like it was down in Wrexham before they got there, and now it's class.
Fair.
Now it's class. Can you imagine what it would have done to Arbroath? It would have been lit.
Yeah, true.
Everyone would have been walking around Arbroath, scarves on. You from Montrose, you've been coming down watching the games. And I'm telling you.
You'd maybe get a Starbucks.
See when they've got like
fucking finally.
See when they've got like who was it that came out? They brought the cast of Always Sunny out to like the Wrexham games. They were all on the the people from Marvel. They were all coming out and watching Wrexham games and that. Imagine all them coming to Arbroath, mate. That would have been fucking
That would have been wild.
Sitting in Gayfield. Oh my god. What the hell? I was mad though that I found out that we were like one of the last 5 that they could have picked from.
What was the criteria? Just like I can't imagine it was cost, but like
it was like the story behind it, like how much like the community was involved in it, and like Wrexham had been in the bottom tier of English football for like 15 years or something, and they couldn't get out of it, and then they went in and got them out of it after their second year or something. So it was the whole storyline that went along with it, and then Disney came in and made the whole Welcome to Wrexham thing. So they're like, as a club, they're probably really, really profitable now. Wrexham, I would imagine. But yeah, that's all from the United side of things. Also watched the video finding out that they were in mad debt.
Aren't all football clubs?
600 million, I heard.
Yeah, but like 600 million. And if you look back 20 years ago, Man United were the biggest club in the world, were the most profitable club in the world that had 0 debt, and we were winning everything. 20 years later, we're like 600 million in debt. We're 15th in the league, and we've got owners who like don't even know what offside is in football. It's mental. It's honestly so mental.
Who's it that owns it? Isn't it the American football?
Yeah, it's the Glazer family over in America. They have sports teams over there, and they do the same thing, rinse them from cash. They've taken out like 200 million in cash from Man United,
And is that like on top of the debt? That is the debt.
Like, they've put all their debt into Man U. They put all their debt onto the club. They took out loans and used the club as collateral for the loans.
Jesus.
So then they've just passed off all their debt onto Man United.
Fucking I always knew that football clubs were always, typically in debt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
the owners are all scumbags.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a new guy, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He came in as a majority shareholder, so he has 25%, I think now. 30 odd percent or whatever it is. Yeah, but he had to pass some threshold. Yeah, so it probably is about 30. But he's put in loads of money, and he's a diehard United fan, so he's trying to save the club now. He came out and did an interview with Gary Neville the other day, which if you haven't seen, if you're a United fan, go watch it because it's really good. And positive things for United coming forward. I'm telling you, just won tonight 4-1, so. Buzzing.
New stadium and nothing, eh?
Yeah, 5-6 years as well. That'll be buzzing.
Is that how long it's going to take?
Yeah.
Is that the plan? Yeah.
Yeah, like to do the whole regeneration in 5 to 6 years. Normally it takes about 10 years.
That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
5-6 years is not that bad for a
normally
stadium.
It's about 10 years, so we'll see. Because it's a big area they've got to do. Afterwards, I'll show you the pictures. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my things. I'm out.
That was my things as well. I just had Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
That's the only exciting thing I've done.
I mean, I've got other holidays I'm looking at, but
skiing
more
ones.
I'd always want to go skiing in general, but Switzerland. I'll go Switzerland, and it's not like, to be fair, there's nothing exciting. It's literally just going out in the middle of nowhere and go hiking and shit like that.
Is Lapland in Switzerland?
No.
Where's Lapland?
That's like up north
Norway.
in the snow. Like I think that's.
Is it a place of its own? Like, but if I just done a
I don't want to sound stupid myself.
I've done a silly geography.
you say it's in Scotland?
No. Up north is in the hemisphere.
I thought you just meant like Scotland up north.
No, I'm sure it's an extension of Finland.
Well, I knew it was. Yeah, I figured it was at the north of one of those three fucking.
Yeah, Switzerland's the centre of Europe. Or like not the centre, but it's in the centre of Europe.
No, I thought it was like Norway, Finland,
Sweden. Norway.
I'm talking about Lapland. I'm saying. I'm thinking it's in one of those places. Is it not?
Yeah, I think it's Finland.
That's what I was talking about to start with.
No, I thought I went on about Switzerland.
Why?
I was just on about a holiday that I was looking at.
Right, okay, fair.
Africa.
Yeah, and then I asked. Okay, I think I might have started that actually.
Yeah,
you did, brother. Yeah.
Fair enough.
The record states.
Let me tell you. Well, anyway, yeah, carry on about Switzerland then.
No, I mean, there's.
Can you play golf in Switzerland?
Probably.
That's all I care about.
Oh,
right
is it actually? It's snowy in Switzerland.
It will be during the summer. Like it's part of the Alps with France, Italy, and all that stuff. But it'll be nice in
the Swiss Alps. That makes sense.
Yeah, it'll be nice and
chocolate, cheese. I'm game.
Pretty much, yeah. Speaking of golf, though, I've got my brother's stag do in end of May, and he loves golf, so I think it's
just my official invite.
I mean, just get a plane ticket. I'm sure.
Let's go.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here.
I'm
Ryan, baby. I'm Ryan's missus.
Well, +1. It's the dry season, guys.
Pause. No daddy. No daddy.
No daddy.
That works as well. Actually, I'll take the no daddy.
Fucking damn.
But no, yeah. So he loves golf, and I don't like. It's not been pitched as like a golf holiday, but it's Albufeira, and there's nice golf course.
Well known for having really nice courses there.
Yeah, so ones. 4 days. Don't know how many rounds of golf, but
me and you played a scramble the other day, actually.
Yeah.
Finished. Oh god. I thought it was really exciting because I thought we finished 4 over, but we didn't. Finished 6 over after like the last hole or the second last.
However, what I will say is though, the first 2 holes we were like on the green in 3.
Like we had
the first 2 holes we were probably within 10 yards of the green on both of them within 2 shots, and then we just neither of us could
putting and chipping, close chipping.
Just the short game and the chipping was just not it, honestly.
Like we both we came to maybe a 40-yard chip on the first hole after Cowie creamed his driver. Best drive he's done in the first hole.
Honestly, I used that driver. Managing that driver.
New
really
driver.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh mate,
we've got new drivers.
Hit it for once.
He creams the driver down the middle. Second shot's a beauty with the hybrid as well, up and over the tree.
Oh, I did, yeah.
He's about 30 yards off the green. Little chip.
No, I wasn't even 30. That was the one that was right on the edge. I was just like touching the edge of the green, but it's like the little intermediate green bit before the green, if you know what I mean.
Either way, he gets his chip, his wedge out, blades it straight across the green.
Oh, clean to the other side. That
Yeah.
gone.
I'm laughing at him. They come up to do the exact same thing, but just not as bad. So it's just we take my ball and then we chip on, both fuck that again, and then it's
Like hole 2,
big
we were
two-putt.
on the green. We're just off the green. No, hole 1 was it?
Which course is
Hole
this?
one.
Yeah,
we
hole
were-
1 just off the green for birdie and then double bogeyed it.
Eagle. We were in. It's a par
Eagle.
5.
Which course is
Just
Kilkenny. The
Kilkenny,
first
yeah.
2 holes are par 5s, and we
Mhm.
were like just off the green in 2 shots.
Same
And-
for hole 2. Drive slamming, fairway wood slamming, and then both of us absolutely rinsed 2 attempts at the night.
Double bogey,
Yeah, double bogeyed it.
raging.
I know.
If I didn't,
So no
have
mulligans. No
No, we
mulligans.
didn't even take
No,
a breakfast
no
ball. We
mulligans.
both creamed the drives
Yeah.
fresh off the bat. Yeah,
no mulligans in the hand. Well, that's the new thing. It's like no mulligans, just play it.
yeah,
how it
an
is.
accurate representation of my golf.
Yeah,
rather
fair.
than-
I've been walking off like plus 12 and plus like 14 and stuff like that. It's been and plus 18. It's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. That's probably why my driver got snapped. To be fair,
Wait, I thought it was like,
yeah, the head snapped off it.
like in anger or like in drive.
No, it's probably because I'm just shite, mate, and hit the ground a lot. You know,
I snapped his 5-iron as well, so I'm doing a 5-iron.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I
you did,
wrapped
yeah.
it around the tree on the follow through of the swing when I hit the ball.
And
Like.
not even a
God.
big tree. You're imagining like a tree. This was like
Aye.
Couldn't believe it didn't snap in half. Generally thin tree, couldn't believe it snapped in half, but I swung and all of a sudden the golf club just felt lighter, and I pulled it back around and it was just hanging like and snapped. I was
Oh
like,
my
chef,
God.
sorry to tell you, but I've absolutely fucked your 5-iron here.
no more.
What I will say though, the shot
slamming.
worth breaking a iron for. It was beautiful, genuinely.
That last round of golf was Cowie's best round of golf by an absolute mile.
Yeah, for sure.
Carried me the whole way around the course.
Yeah.
I had a shite round again. It's all gone.
I'm trying to think. That first game we played with us and Stu, I played great, and in that second one we played, shocking. Felt awful.
Stu was the same though, was he not? Do you know,
Stu
he was
absolutely
really
fucking
good the first
natural.
time. Second time, like
Stu,
didn't
me
play
and
that
Stu
well.
went
Yeah.
up Edzo and he struggled the second time.
It's the same
But
for
he did
me.
have, like, it's the same thing. He hits like a good shot, and it's like get your thing up, and then you come up to hit your second wedge shot or your iron shot, and it's just a fucking duff along the ground or something. And it's all gone.
Yeah.
It's the worst. And you do like a couple good shots, and you got to set up like a bit of approach, and you're like, take a swing. You swing forward, and you either top it or you slice it or you fucking something like
Yeah.
that, and you just roll it just along the ground. You're like, I hate this so much. I
You
hate
have
this
to be
so much.
You have to be so patient, eh? Like,
Oh yeah.
I just watching. You're just sitting there watching the ball go up, and you're like, "That's a shit shot." Like,
But sometimes you can feel the good ones though. You make a connection, see the ball take off, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
The one out of 10 times that happens is great.
Ah, that often, huh?
As I
Not for
say.
me. Let me
I've
tell
got
you.
hit, bro, I've got 2 natural birdies.
Aye.
3 actually. But the next time
Were
we
you
go
there to
golf-
see those, Ryan? I wasn't.
Nah.
You actually were.
I was there for one of them.
No one.
You were there for 2 of them. You were there. Did you not see me birdie the same hole?
No, I've only seen you birdie that hole once.
Oh, well, I birdied the same hole, and then I birdied the 18th in Montrose on Montrose.
There's a hole in Montrose that I've birdied before, but I can't remember exactly which one. It was on like a work stay out pub, kind of drunken golf.
Oh, fair.
Can't remember.
Got a birdie steaming.
Yeah,
Fair.
and I actually got an award. It was like
Fuck, one of my
Luckiest
best rounds of
shot.
golf was
I
the
think
first
it
one
was
we
genuinely
played.
the luckiest
Oh, is
shot.
it?
There was like best round, worst round, luckiest shot, hole in one. No one got that one.
Of course.
I can't. There was a few other gifts and stuff like that. Or
I'd love
prizes.
to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Hole in one.
Now, golf drinking day.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to do a hole in one as well.
The first time I ever played golf was a golf drinking day.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
Yeah.
That was
I
lit.
played so well.
Like even just after 2 beers, like
Oh.
the all like anxiety of like doing the shot right goes, and you're just doing the
Yeah,
shot.
you're not caring about like, oh, I better make sure to hit this right. You're like, ball club.
yeah,
You're
that's
like,
really yeah.
Like
I
literally
hit.
the caveman in you comes out and you just
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got, boys? Tell me what else you got.
How's
I'm
Mar-
going to Morocco as well in
Morocco?
October.
What's that for? Holiday.
Just for a holiday,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, Morocco? Yeah, Morocco. Yeah.
Morocco's
Same
a decent
places where
flight,
like
no?
Shannon Carris and that are now, Morocco.
Are they?
So,
Ah, yeah.
well, it's not the same place as them, but the same, like, it's Morocco we're going to. Other than that, yeah, just you were asking about Muggets, the Doug. She's good. She's massive. She's just big and heavy and an absolute beast.
is
Absolute
she
feral animal.
coming into season soon or in season?
She's not right now, but I think Shan said she was probably going to come in shortly.
Yeah, it was because I I spoke to Shannon. I
Have
think
to put nappies on there, man.
Oh no,
It's gonna be horrific.
I'm trying to get them on. That'll be the fucking laugh. It's 2 of the siblings have came into season as well, so
no.
it's soon. It's coming soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough. It's gonna be so.
Yeah. There was actually I was walking on Mabel
Blood
this
on your
morning.
couch.
I don't.
Dude,
I'm
dog
trying-
period.
I don't have
Did
anything.
Taylor,
like, so
did
Was that-
Taylor tell you the story about him with Wilma?
no.
He was. It was. I'm not gonna. He'll be like maybe be able to tell you a bit better. I might not give it like the perfect story for what happened, but he was basically. She was in season, and he was like, I think she'd come to like sit on him or something like that, and she'd come to sit beside him, and then like she moved away, and he put his hand down, and he was like, "There's something on my leg," and he
Nah.
turned down, and she'd like sat, and it was like all down his leg, but it was like thick, and it had gotten on his hand, and he was like, like she just like smeared it down his leg, and
That
how
makes
it
me want to throw up, man.
I was like what's the film? Superbad. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
When he's dancing,
with
it's just like
Jonah Hill.
when she's got grinding on his leg, and he's just got the blood patch down
Oh
his
my
leg.
god.
That's a
Except I
dream.
don't think he was fucking slow dancing with
Hope not. Oh god.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be
Yeah.
tough.
Considering this this podcast just descended into talking about dog periods, I think we're probably going to leave that one there.
All right. Fair enough.
Appreciate it though, boys.
Topic is topic.
Yeah, topic is a topic. What?
You asked.
I'm going. Yeah, well, I'm going to ask one more question. What's happening? Is there any events happening coming up shortly?
How do you mean events?
As in, like, any big like competitions apart from Amsterdam? I know when is Amsterdam?
May 2nd.
Yep.
Yeah, May
May
2nd.
No, May 3rd.
Sorry, yeah, we fly on May 2nd.
Yeah, May 2nd come
and
back
then we
4th,
go-
so it's May
yeah.
3rd. It's the
And the
comp
jungle
day.
don't have anything on in between then, though.
Yeah, there's some sub-series coming up and things like that some of the boys are on.
Okay.
Is
Submission
the-
series.
The
events.
inverted triangle or inverted diamond.
Inverted,
is that not?
Diamond Alley, Inverted Alley?
Yeah, is that not on between now and May?
Is that before? Is it before May?
Potentially, I don't know, but I keep seeing it.
Did I not say it was
posted.
going to be late May or something?
Potentially, I'm
I
not.
did speak to Darren about it, but I can't remember exactly when he said it was going to be. Or maybe it was late April. It was late. It was
Yeah.
the end of a month anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of Karis and Liam's names are forward for that, names and weights and that. So,
Okay.
but they've not been matched for anyone yet. So, fingers crossed. Because that would be sick.
Yeah.
Then like in the actual alley with the walls and stuff like that. Like I think that it is like the perfect adaptation to jiu-jitsu to stop the most boring and annoying part which is people constantly going off the mats and
Yeah.
having to be reset. Oh, you
Yeah.
almost get sub, he dived off the mat. Okay, reset. Do you know what I mean? Totally eradicates that, and it's I think it's so sick, and it brings a different game to it because takedowns are different when you're against a sloped wall to what they are against no wall to what they are against like a flat wall. So
Yeah.
like the amount of times people were just basically putting them on their heels against the wall and just scooping their feet away from them, and they just like fall down the wall because you can't keep yourself up. Like it's cool.
When I was watching that, it kind of looked like if your back was to the wall, you had more sub opportunities. You might have people doing like coming up onto the wall and jumping triangles, jumping arm bars.
I think it depends. I think if somebody's got you pinned against the wall, it seems like it almost might even be harder to get up than off like normal ground.
Yeah.
But like if you're setting up things, like you say, like Craig Jones was flying
Yeah.
triangles and stuff, like it definitely seems like it's easier to like take a wee run up there. Like you're saying that boy that he like jumped through the air, got like WWE slammed, but still landed the triangle. So fair play. But yeah, that would be sick.
I think that's pretty much it for.
Yeah, fair. The pit is
comps.
a great idea. Yeah, there's I saw there was. I'm not going to bother talking about that. Actually, I'm just going to leave it.
I feel like I know what you were going to talk about. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, just, pass that one. Cheers, boys, for joining us once again, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Pleasure. Peace.
See you later.
I'll just take a handful of it and rub it like all over my balls, all over my gooch.
Oh.
But I don't do like this bit.
Yeah.
Like this normal bit here. Like
No.
I shave that bit.
Okay.
Because then that bit, but like the rest of it that I want to be proper big, I use that. I stand basically in the middle of a room, just legs akimbo, my balls just hanging there for about 5 minutes. Then I'll go jump in the shower and I'll just like shower it all off. And then boom.
I see.
Like a baby's arse, mate, honestly.
I do all my down there grooming on the toilet, sat on the toilet and just like fucking brush. Even like lift the cheek onto one side, shave under. Fucking.
Yeah, fair, because I usually have to give it like.
Is this recorded?
Like,
No.
I usually have to do like squatted.
Oh fuck!
Let's go. Squatted in the bathroom.